Hello, folks. Mr. Dremel here. And it's not Friday, but I still have your current events. So this week is spring break, so technically you guys don't have school Friday or Monday, so you're getting your news a day early. Wow, I really need a haircut. This quarantine's been getting pretty rough. All right. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz is extending his stay-at-home order through May 4th and limiting bars and restaurants to takeout only until then. Walz's current 2-week order had been set to expire Friday, although the governor's been signaling the past few days he's planned to extend it with some refinements. The governor's office says the stay-at-home order is working and needs to stay in place to continue saving lives. About 4 billion people, roughly half of the world's population, have reportedly been told to isolate themselves in their homes to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. And the major decrease in the hum of normal human activity has led to a surprising shift in Earth's vibrations. Researchers who studied the Earth's movement said the mandatory shutdown of transportation systems, businesses, and other human activities has correlated with the planet shaking noticeably less than usual. A drop in seismic noise, the vibrations in the planet's crust, is giving the scientists the rare chance to monitor small earthquakes, volcanic activity, and other subtle tremors that are usually drowned out by the everyday movement of humans. The quieter vibrations were observed by Thomas Lecoq, a seismologist at the Royal Observatory of Belgium in Brussels, and published this week in an article in the journal Nature. According to Lecoq, such a dramatic decrease in noise can typically only be experienced briefly around Christmas. While individual human activities such as vehicle traffic or construction sites only cause small movements in the Earth's crust, together they produce a sizable amount of background noise that hinders scientists' ability to detect natural events at the same frequency. Bill Gates has just announced that he and his foundation are accelerating the COVID-19 response effort by building factories for all 7 of the most promising vaccines currently in development, even though only 1 or 2 of them will likely be produced. Gates discussed the initiative during his at-home interview with The Daily Show's Trevor Noah this week. Because our foundation has such deep expertise in infectious diseases, we've thought about the epidemic, and we did fund some things to be prepared, like a vaccine effort, Gates said. Our early money can accelerate things. Despite how building factories for all 7 vaccines in development will likely waste billions of dollars in construction costs, Gates says that having facilities ready for any one of the treatments will likely end up saving thousands of lives in the long run. In an op-ed that was published in the Washington Post last week, Gates added, "To bring the disease to an end, we'll need a safe and effective vaccine. If we do everything right, we could have one in less than 18 months, about the fastest a vaccine has ever been developed." Officials all over the country can't stop emphasizing the importance of practicing social distancing to slow down the spread of the coronavirus pandemic. Now, leaders in Leon County, Florida, are giving people an interesting visual to help them maintain the proper distance from others. This is a reminder that during the COVID-19, please remember to keep at least 1 large alligator between you and everyone else at all times, Leon County said on Facebook. Police in Crowley, Louisiana have issued an apology for using the siren heard in The Purge to signal the 9 p.m. local time curfew that has been put into effect in the city because of the coronavirus outbreak. An alarm used by police at the beginning of the month was the same alarm heard in the movie The Purge, James DeMonico's 2013 horror thriller about a fictional America where for one night it becomes legal to commit any crime for a 12-hour period. Crowley Police Chief Jimmy Broussard said in a statement that he was unaware of the signal being used for the coronavirus curfew was the same signal heard in The Purge. The chief assured citizens that the Purge siren would not be used again. In sports, UFC's president Dana White is so committed to resuming mixed martial arts operations in the midst of the global coronavirus pandemic, he has secured a private island to host events. White said that he has started to work on an undisclosed island where he could conceivably book fights for international athletes who can't come into the U.S. "I'll tell you this. I also secured an island. The infrastructure is being built right now. We're going to do all of our international fights on this island," White said. White has not disclosed the location of his venue in the U.S., and he has said he has no plans of doing so. The fights will be held without a live audience. "I'm ready to get back," White said. "You keep people in their houses for too long without entertainment, people are going to start losing their minds. and we need to start figuring out solutions. That's what we're doing. We're going to keep everyone safe, and we're going to pull this thing off. That's it for this week. I hope you all have an amazing break. We'll see you next time.